Hello, I'm Chief Judge Jennifer Doro. I serve as the Chief Judge of the 3rd Judicial District. In Waukesha County, our 12 circuit court judges preside over all types of cases, including criminal, civil, juvenile, and family. After many delays due to the COVID-19 virus, we are doing everything we can to ensure that the court system is handling all cases as safely and efficiently as possible as we expand our operations and resume jury trials in the courthouse. The purpose of this video is to show you all the safety precautions in place to protect jurors and others in our courtrooms and in the courthouse. Waukesha County Circuit Courts are following CDC guidelines and taking preventative measures to minimize the risk of contracting COVID-19. Right now, performing your important civic duty as a juror is more important than ever. Thank you for taking your summons seriously. Whether you are selected to serve on a jury or not, your participation is critical to one of the most fundamental rights of our free society, the right to a jury trial. The judges of Waukesha County thank you in advance for your service. Let me explain the process and procedures if you are called for jury service. You will be called to the Waukesha County Courthouse located on East Moreland Boulevard. Free parking is available directly across the street from the courthouse entrance on Westmoreland Boulevard or on the east side of the Administration Center on Pewaukee Road. Handicap parking is available directly in front of the courthouse. Do not park in a 90-minute parking stall. Jury selection will not be completed within 90 minutes and tickets may be issued. As soon as you step into the building, you will notice that many measures are being taken to make your juror experience as safe as possible. As you enter the courthouse, you will go through security screening by county personnel. Be prepared to remain socially distant from the people ahead of you if possible. While waiting to be screened, please review the sign with the COVID-19 screening questions and perform a self-assessment. Only those persons who, in their judgment, answer the questions in the negative shall proceed through screening. At the screening station, you will be asked to place your personal belongings in a bin that has been sanitized regularly. If you want, you may bring a plastic bag, such as a grocery bag, and place your personal items in the bin. After screening, you may simply throw away the bag. If you have any prohibited items, you will be required to permanently surrender the item to security or return it to your vehicle. Prohibited items include sharp objects, metal eating utensils, pocket knives, nail clippers, safety pins, knitting needles, pepper spray, and pointed scissors. As you approach the jury assembly room, you will find floor markers in the hallway. These markers are spaced to ensure that social distancing recommendations are followed. Once in the jury assembly room, you will be asked to show a picture ID. Each person waiting to check in will continue to utilize social distancing. Hand sanitizers will be available for use by jurors throughout the jury assembly room. After checking in, you will be seated at a safe social distance from the other jurors and will receive the clerk of court juror orientation. Individuals will then be called to appear for jury selection in a courtroom. A civilian jury bailiff or Waukesha County Sheriff's deputy will escort you from the jury assembly room to the courtroom. When you enter a courtroom, you will notice the room is specially constructed to minimize contact and reduce the spread of germs through the use of social distancing and spacing and using plexiglass dividers where appropriate. Frequently touched surfaces in the courtrooms, jury assembly room, and jury deliberation rooms will be wiped down with antiviral wipes or spray after each use, and hand sanitizer will be readily available to jurors and any members of the public. During jury selection, you will be asked to answer questions during the voir dire process. If selected to serve as a juror, you will receive more information, including information on when to return to the courthouse if necessary. If selected to serve on a jury, you will be seated in the jury box with plexiglass dividers around you. You will observe the trial, listen to the testimony, and view evidence while in the jury box. If you serve on a jury, you will eventually deliberate the case with your fellow jurors based on the evidence that was presented and the testimony you heard. You will be given directions by the judge and be escorted to a jury deliberation room, which may be a different courtroom depending on the number of jurors needed for the case. In the jury deliberation room, you will practice social distancing and have sanitation products available for use, including hand sanitizer. Thank you for viewing this video. I hope that after doing so, you feel comfortable serving as a juror. I want you to know that Waukesha County is very serious about following the CDC guidelines and applicable orders of the Wisconsin Supreme Court. We will make every effort to ensure that your service as a juror is interesting, enjoyable, and safe. We have also created a frequently asked questions document that you can find on our Waukesha County Court's webpage to help answer any other questions you may have. Thank you, and I look forward to seeing you in one of our courtrooms.